Hello, it's Mandy from LPN. Today we're going to be making in the kitchen some little mini pear crumbles, which are so delicious that you could eat them for dessert, but they're still good enough for you that you could eat them for breakfast. But before we start, I want to make sure you've washed your hands. Yeah? Are all your ingredients ready? Tick. All right, let's go. Let's get into the kitchen and let's get messy. All right, here we go. What we've got here is I've got 2 little slices of stewed pear. You could also use canned pear. What I'm going to do is with my little kid-friendly knife is chop up my pear. Doesn't matter how little or big it is, the chunks, that's up to you. Once they're all chopped up, pop them into your little dish. Today I'm using a little silicone baking tray. You can use porcelain as well. Now that we've chopped up our pear for the base, we're going to make the crumble. We get a little bowl per person and we're going to pop in there a tablespoon of oats. If your children are allergic to gluten, you could use quinoa flakes. Then we're also going to put in a tablespoon of flour. Again, if the children are allergic to gluten, you could use alternative flours. In actual fact, this one is a rice flour. Make sure you get your fingers in there and feel the difference between the flour, the texture of the flour, and the texture of the oats. Is one smooth? Which one? I like to put some seeds in there and little types of grains and things. Here I've got some buckwheat groats, just to give a bit of texture. I've also got some chia seeds, just about a teaspoon of each, just to make it a bit delicious and nutty. I'm going to put a shake of cinnamon to give a bit of flavour. And I'm also going to put in about a teaspoon of dried fruit. Here I've got some little raisins and sultanas. I put about a teaspoon of honey in there. You could also use brown sugar or maple syrup if you like. And then I put in a little bit of about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of quite cold butter. And then we get messy and we massage all the flour together with the ingredients. The only thing that can really happen here is that perhaps you soften the butter too much or too little, but by the time you put it into the oven, it doesn't really matter. So we put this all together into one delicious little mixture. And we're going to pop it onto our little pear crumble. Oh, she looks so beautiful. And my fingers are so sticky and delicious. Ooh. We're going to pop that onto the baking tray, and you can put all the other class members on there as well and pop it into the oven. Then bring her out of the oven, and if it's for breakfast, a dollop of yogurt. If it's for dessert, a dollop of ice cream. Enjoy!